Hi folks, this is sjsrana. Surendra Rana reporting for March 2nd, 2022, time about 1000 hours UTC, and I am on a different location now from what earlier I used to report 150 miles north of Delhi, which was Sasnagar Mohali, but now I have been out from my town, my residence, 1493 Sasnagar Mohali, from January 24th, 2022 onwards. And right now I'm on a different location, which is west of Delhi, 130 miles west of Delhi, and this is known as Jaipur, or also called, Pink City. It's in the area, different state of India. So anyways folks, quickly jumping on world topics. I have been cut off on this releasing videos because I don't get time often now, because it takes a lot of time and efforts to release a video. I have to myself compile, myself narrate the incidents and everything, and then put it up, upload, and do everything. It's a one-man army, so you can understand. That's why I just keep updating my wordpress.wordpress.com site much often than going through this rigmarole, because I have to do a lot of things to release the video. Anyways, this is going to be a raw cut, not more than 7-8 minutes. It's just like briefly touching, because a lot has transpired. I have put a lot of updates on my WordPress site, also on my Instagram, which is sjsrana, and also on my Facebook. However, let's quickly jump what's going on. So haven't we seen a different scenario of the world turning into a war machine because of the conflict ongoing in the region of Ukraine, Russia? And this has been long seen. I mean, I've been predicting there'll be something going on as a major escalation. However, I could not update or upload video on my YouTube channel. So this is what's going on, folks. Last week of February, we have seen Russia making a decision to basically ramp on Ukraine because of the diplomatic talks, the dialogues failed altogether. Russia was expecting something different, and because maybe some negotiations going on the table, which Russia didn't like. So obviously there's a lot of going backstage politics, geopolitical ball games, but what's exactly going on is something different. See, here we see a situation where Ukraine is in the middle of the crisis, and the whole reason started with the sense of NATO, Russia taking the war zones, or the areas which are marked as gray, which call the gray zones, and these zones are being controlled specifically around the periphery of the superpower. So this is where the conflict has arisen, and I understand Putin's mind. I know Putin's brain, how President Putin is working, and I understand what pressure Ukraine president is facing, and at the same time how President Biden from US and other allies are trying to help Ukraine, because this crisis is not a small crisis, folks. This is a major development towards something I call a precursor to WW3 or World War III. However, I would refrain using a World War III situation here, because my point here is to establish peace if somehow it can be established, although it's too little too late, because I had seen what's going on. I was knowing, and I've been updating, but I could not upload the video because, as I told you, it takes a lot of time and effort. I'm only single person working all the time. Ever since 2010, I've been updating on my site. I'm only one person, one-man army working and doing it. Nobody else even assists me for even 5 minutes. So if somebody's taking that claims, they play metaphor games and they befool world. That's what the metaphor games India is popular for, because there are a lot of imposters, impersonators who try to take the credit, and they're good for nothing but only surveillance machine, which take the credit for everything, and then they try to use it for trading females around. They call pedophile section. So I'll not go more on that, but let's quickly jump on Ukraine. So last week of February, we saw Russia basically marching on to Ukraine, and it trying to achieve Kyiv as its takeover in this deal, which is a failed negotiation for Russia mindset. So what should we expect out of this? Now it's March 2nd, and we see it's almost 7th day in progression into Ukraine. And we see so many displacements of people, almost more than 200,000 people have displaced from Ukraine, and we see a global crisis developing, and much more is to be expected. I think today is going to be a very fateful day, because as I see the situation and remote viewing, Russia, Putin has made his mind that on day 6 it's going to make a major move, and day 7 it will announce that it has Kyiv under its control. Basically, Russia is trying to take over all the communication. This is the basic strategy everywhere, folks, and you see all this in Kharkiv, and in Kyiv, the same situation will occur. They will take down the communication, because see, this is the best strategy deployed by adversary, that when they want to basically take down the person, whether it's the nation, whether it's a single person, whether it's a human rights activist. You know, I know it because I personally feel the same thing happened to me ever since I landed in India in 2010 from North America. And I've seen, my communication was always surveillance massively, then tapped, and later on hijacked, to a sense that every communication I do is being duplicated, triplicated to other agencies or people who are spying on me. Then they sell it as a metaphor game so that, somebody else can take the credit while, I just keep updating you folks on my channel, on my website, because I don't have enough time to do all such things being a single person. I can only do few things, and I specifically don't get time throughout my day to just keep doing all such things. I've got other things, which is focusing mind, meditation, a lot of the things. So let's quickly jump on what's going on. So they want to take down the communication. Communication is the key, where if you want to control a nation, you want to control a person, you want to take down the communication. You want to surround them and circle them around, and then you take down that nation. This is what Russia, Putin mind is telling you, that it's a chess game. It's very simple, folks. Putin has been trying to tell you in very simple words, but somehow people don't understand Putin's mind. It is not Putin is aggressive. It is trying to demonstrate that how easy it is to besiege a nation by circling around that nation or a person, then hijacking the communication, and then sending the posters around that person or the neighborhood or the nation. And then you hijack the complete phenomenon of that person or a nation. This is what's going on in Ukraine. And this is what's going on in India. These racing bikers, honking bikers who are trading females or selling females around, they are the same people. They hijack the person of interest, their communication. Officials are very well aware of that fact. And then they hijack the communication. Then later on what they do is they sell the metaphor game around the neighborhood, and they trade females around and telling, oh no, this person is this person is that. So there is a standard going around here, is a metaphor game, which is nothing more than trading or trafficking of females. And it is becoming quite popular. You can always hear racing, honking bikers on your local streets. Yes, any time of the hour, night, midnight, you will find these racing honking bikers. I saw the same phenomena in 3B2, Sasnagar Mohali, run by a local pedophiles association. Same phenomena is everywhere in the neighborhood. They are selling females, they are trading females, and whatnot is going on. So anyways, this is what the Ukraine is developing into. It's hijacking the communication. Once you hijack the communication, you can control the narrative. That's what is very simple.